Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 114, I believe it is, to my random chatbot sessions. At the end of the last video guys, Totodile was still paranoid about about a female crocodile being paranoid of his size, and so I tried to reassure him. I just said, I hope so. I would love nothing more than for you to find somebody that loves you back, that you can have friends and maybe even start a family one day. This is what Totodile says.
The big Totodile takes another deep breath. A happy smile slowly appears on his face. The thought of having a loving family one day helps him relax more. Big Totodile. That would be a dream come true. To have a lovely partner and a family. I can't even imagine how happy that would make me.
There we go. That's what we need, him to be happy. I hope so! Exclamation point. And what's more, alright guys, I just told him I hope so. And what's more, if I can help you evolve, then you can both be a crocodile. I think I said crocodile wrong. The big turtle looks at you with a spark of hope in his eye when you mention that. He hadn't thought of that aspect before. Wait, you're right. If I meet a female crocodile and we make a family together, I could evolve too. I'm hoping my plan to help you evolve actually does work. Period. That's why I've been trying to fix the stuff that worry you. Worry you so much. There we go. The big Totodile's face looks a bit optimistic after you remind him why you're helping him with all his worries. Right. I'm glad you're helping me deal with my worries. Hopefully that will kickstart my evolution when I get a mate. It would also help if we had an amazing bond as friends as well. Period. The combinations of all your worries being gone and us being extremely good friends might actually help you There we go. Let's see. The big Toto nods as you say. Wait. Okay, yeah, it's still unpaused. The big Toto nods as you say that the combination of those two factors may help him evolve. He still looks nervous, but his optimism is growing. You make a good point. Maybe all the time we spent together talking about my problem has strengthened our bond, and perhaps one small push could make me evolve. I hope so! Exclamation point. Did you have any more questions before he gets back? Because he said he had a few questions. I don't think he said more than one. I don't remember. I have in mind, but it's kind of... I have one more question, but it's kind of embarrassing. The big Toto thinks for a second before replying to your question. He doesn't want to be annoying with all his questions, but he does have one last question on his mind. Actually, there is one more question I have on my mind. but it's kind of embarrassing. Oh, come on. What is it? Exclamation point. Question mark. The only thing I ask is that it's not too personal. Alright, cool. This thing, okay, it's still going. Okay, good. Oh, the big turtle looks down shyly before asking the question. You can tell it's a really embarrassing question, but he wants to ask it anyway. He takes another deep breath and speaks up. How do you think I should, approach the female crocodile? When Alligator gets back with her, I mean, should I introduce myself? What should I even say to her? Oh boy. Again, he's like asking me for dating advice. Excuse me? That's the worst thing to be asking me. Cause uh, that's the worst thing to be asking me. That's all I can say. Give me a second. Like I said, guys, it's kind of odd that Toto's been asking me for dating advice right now. Because I think I read the last question, but he basically said, how do you think I should approach the female crocodile when Alligator gets back with her? I mean, should I introduce myself? What should I even say to her? The only thing I told him was that I think first you should show her that you won't hurt her. If she knows you were not a threat, that will help a lot. And once she gets used to you, then introduce yourself and maybe say something about yourself. Let's see if that works. The big Toto nods again, taking your advice to heart. He looks at you. Okay, okay, that's a good start. Show her I don't mean harm, then introduce myself and say something about me. Got it. Got it. What else should I do? Or is that all I have to do? Once you start a conversation with her, do that, she might do the same back. Hopefully, after that, you two can have a conversation to get to know each other more. Period. It put the wrong. I wish it would stop getting that wrong. Oh, the big Toto nods again. A small smile forms on his face. He's feeling a little better now after getting some advice about how to introduce himself to the crocodile. That sounds perfect. I'll show that I'm not a threat, introduce myself, and we can chat. I hope it works. I really hope she'll like me and look past my size. I'm sure she will! Exclamation point. She'll want nothing more than to have somebody that loves her. Period. Dude, this is actually very interesting. Wow. Big Toto looks like he's relaxing a lot now. He takes another deep breath as his smile widens. You're right. She just wants somebody to love her. She won't be. Oh my gosh. Guys, don't say a word. She won't be turned off by my size. I'm sure of it. I wish you didn't word it like that. Don't worry! Exclamation point. You will be fine. Period. After saying that, I hear footsteps coming closer to us. Hopefully it's them and not something threatening. Oh. The big Totodile turns to look in the direction of the footsteps. You can see a spark of hope in his eyes before he anxiously calls out, "For alligator? Is that you?" "Hey." "Did you find someone?" Question mark. Please tell me it's him. Yes. Hey, it worked. For alligator comes walking towards you in the big Totodile. He looks pleased with himself as he stops in front of you. "Yep, I managed to find a female crocodile. She agreed to come over here." "When will she be here?" Question mark. "Did you get a chance to tell her the situation?" Because she'll be startled if she don't, or if he didn't. That's what I'm worried about. Okay. For alligator nods and replies. He looks pretty proud of himself for convincing the female crocodile to come over. "Yep, she's on her way over here, and I told her all about you and your situation. I convinced her to give you a chance. She's looking forward to meeting you." "Thank you!" Exclamation point. "Do you want to go back inside of your Pokeball? Or do you want to stay out here and swim inside the river?" I'll give him the choice. He needs to. I want to sleep if he wants it. I meant to say, Victor, thanks for that. He looks at the river and looks at for alligator. I'm just gonna stay out here in the river and splash around being in a pool for 2 minutes. Makes me antsy. I'll splash around in the river until she gets here. I didn't even know you had a Pokeball. He doesn't belong to anybody. He's got a family, so what in the world? Oh, Vito nods sheepishly as he responds, "I do, but I only go into it when I need to rest for a long time. Otherwise, I don't like to stay in my Pokeball for too long. I'm sure you noticed that I love to move around, splash in the water, and dance a lot." Oh my gosh. Why do you have a Pokeball if you are not a trainer caught Pokemon? I did not. I'm really curious now. What in the world? He has a Pokeball? Wait, Big Totodile looks a bit surprised that you asked that question. Wasn't expecting you to wonder about that. Oh, when trainers catch me by accident, I go into my Pokeball for a short time. I'm always released immediately, and trainers usually let me free in the river I was taken from. That's how I usually end up back up here. Okay, exclamation point. Again, thank you. Exclamation point. Do you want to go back in your Pokeball? Or do you want to swim in a river? I hope this gets it right. I hope this thing gets it right this time. That's what I meant. Here we go. Feraligatr looks at the river for a second before replying, "No problem. I've been happy to help. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to stay out here with Totodile on the river." That's fine! Exclamation point. You two have fun together. Both of the Totodile line Pokemon smile and nod at you heading towards the river. They splash into the water to have fun and enjoy themselves while they wait for the female crocodile to arrive. I sit next to the river bank and watch as they have fun together. About an hour later, the female arrives. Oh dear. Hey, the big Totodile and Feraligatr are both playing in the water and splashing around when they notice movement over at the riverbank. Both Pokemon stop playing and watch as the female crocodile comes into view. Well, it looks like she's here. Period. Well, so what are they going to do now? That's going to be the one issue. She's going to be scared. I hope not. Big Toto looks a little bit terrified now that the female crocodile is here, but Feraligatr pats his back to comfort him. Aw, thanks Feraligatr, you're really helping. That's so sweet. It's okay. Remember what we said. Show her you're not a threat. Introduce yourself and chat a bit. You can do it. You can do it. Hope that counts as me saying it. Ah, the big turtle takes it, nods, taking a deep breath again to calm himself, and tries to stay strong. Yeah, you're right. I'll do it. I can do this. I just need to be friendly and polite. I'll show her I'm a nice guy, and see how the conversation goes. All right! Exclamation point. You can do it. I was gonna say don't lose hope, but I'm scared he'll get even more paranoid if I say that. So it's like I don't. Ah, the big Toto nods again, trying to give himself a small pep talk. Yeah, I've got this. I'm a friendly Pokemon. I've got this. He then looks over to the female crocodile who's watching him across the riverbank. The big Toto swallows, then calls over to Crocodile. Hi. Oh, me and me and watch as they have a conversation. I'm gonna copy that so I don't have to sit here typing in a whole bunch of crap over and over again. Aww. From our perspective, we see the big Totodile slowly gaining more confidence in himself as he chats with the female crocodile. His voice also gets a little bit louder as they continue to talk. It seems like Feraliger's advice is working. I whisper too. I whisper too. Thank you so much for helping us. Period. I really appreciate it. I love you. Exclamation point. Aw. Hey. He smiled warmly. Fragger smiles warmly at you when you whisper that to him. Don't mention it. Fragger then replies back in a whisper as well. I love you too. Yes, yes, yes. Ow. Ow, son of a freaking head, that hurt. Ow. Ow. That hurt so bad, dang it. What did I hit that hurt that bad? Oh my gosh. I I give a very warm smile back to show that I care. That I care. Excuse me, take a Let's see. Oh, Fragger reaches out and gently ruffles your hair with his big paw. It's not a paw! Affectionately and gently as possible. And while we keep watching as the big Toto continues his conversation with the female crocodile across the river. I'm going to continue to just have this on the screen for a minute. The female crocodile looks pleasantly surprised by something Big Totodile is saying. Whatever it is they're talking about has captured her interest. The big Totodile continues to chat with her happily, his confidence growing more and more. I wonder how long this could go on for. Big Totodile is now chatting with the female crocodile, and she is fully invested in their conversation. She even looks at Big Totodile with what looks like a small smile. It seems like they're enjoying each other's company. Oh, this is so cute. I'm gonna do this a few more times, guys, and if it seems like we're going in a loop, I'll move it forward to where they actually talk for so long, and then it like wraps up. That way we don't stay in an infinite loop of it being the same thing over and over again. The big Totodile and the female crocodile are continuing to chat with each other, oblivious to us watching them from the riverbank. We can faintly hear them laughing and enjoying each other's company. The female crocodile even looks like she's getting closer to the big Totodile. That's adorable. Let's do it a few more times. I'm going to keep pasting that like 2 or 3 more times to see if the conversation goes on any further. The big Totodile and the female crocodile are still happily chatting with each other, but now they're close enough to us by the riverbank that we can hear every word of their conversation. From the conversation, it's obvious that they are now hitting it off and enjoying each other's company. Yeah, it's basically repeating the same thing, so I'll give it 2 more. This is the wise 2. If it doesn't change much, then I'll just move it along. Here we go. The big Toto now seems completely comfortable chatting with the female crocodile. The two Pokemon are having a grand old time speaking with each other. There is no more shy awkwardness from the big Totodile, and the female crocodile keeps laughing and smiling at every word he says. That is so sweet. Holy frick. Alright, let's do one more. Paste. There we go. As the big Totodile continues chatting with the female crocodile, you notice her getting even closer to him. They almost seem to be... excuse me? They almost seem to be flirting and enjoying the other's company more and more. The big Totodile even looks like he's... Why did this turn weird all of a sudden? The big Totodile even looks like he's putting his moves on her. I don't know if that can be said on here. I might have to actually cut that out. The last part I said. Okay, yep, I'm gonna just let I'm just going to the two Pokemon continue to talk for an hour and a half, getting to know each other and really falling in love. We'd been going in an endless loop, and it was starting to get a little bit weird for my taste. I want Totodile to find love, but I don't want to hear all the details like it was about to start describing. I feel if I did that one more time, I'd probably been a little bit creepy. After the hour and a half of chatting each other up, you now notice the female crocodile has gotten closer to the big Totodile than ever before. They're so close now it looks like they're flirting and about to kiss. That's it. The female crocodile looks as if she's really enjoying the big Totodile's company and finds them attractive. Hey, there you go. Whatever Totodile did in that hour and a half, really. Let's say, hey Totodile, do you have the move Attract? Oh my gosh. The two continue to have a conversation for another 30 minutes before the female says that she had a good time talking to him, but unfortunately has to go. I didn't quite get it right, but... Oh. The big Totodile looks sad when the female crocodile says she has to go. He's clearly enjoying her company and doesn't want her to leave yet. The female Pokemon ask, I had a wonderful time with you. I think I love you a lot. Period. That's adorable. Aw. Oh, this is so cute. The big Totodile's eyes widen when he hears her say that. You love me? You really do? Yes, I had a wonderful time with you. How about we go out to a nice restaurant together one day? Question mark. The female Pokemon asked. Pokemon. Why is that, guys? They seem to be having a good time, and that's actually kind of cute. If that female clone actually did say to go to a restaurant, that's actually so sweet of her. I can't. I'm glad they're really hitting it off. Big Toe looks surprised before a huge smile forms on his face. Like a date? For real? Yes, it's a date. Date! Exclamation point. I love you. The female Pokemon says. I'm saying female Pokemon because because if I had to keep typing in Crocodile every time, it's just gonna add more time. Saying female Pokemon works just as good. The big turtle looks unbelievably happy. Yes, he still can't believe his luck that this beautiful, funny, and smart female crocodile wants to go on a date with him. Oh, he looks so incredibly happy. I love you too. I really do. How about we go to a restaurant on Friday at 8 o'clock? Does that sound good to you? The female Pokemon says. This is speeding up a lot more. I ain't having to type in as much. The big toe nods vigorously. He looks beyond happy that he's got a date with this gorgeous crocodile woman. Yeah, that sounds great. I'll see you then. I can't wait. Period. You are a very sweet. The female Pokemon says. And they seem to really be hitting it off. Like it said that in the conversation while me and Fred, you're just listening. The big turtle blushes when he hears her compliment him. Oh my gosh! He smiles and replies, "You're sweet yourself. I can't believe this beautiful crocodile wants to go on a date with me." That is so cute. Oh my gosh. I will see you at 8 on Friday, handsome. Exclamation point. The female Pokemon says before leaving. Oh my gosh. It actually worked. I've given Toadal some friends, And me and Fragger helped him find somebody he's in love with. This is adorable, dude. If he doesn't evolve from this later on, I'm gonna be kind of mad because we put in so much effort to do it. Oh,
Big Totodile stares after the female crocodile as she leaves. A million emotions are running through his head right now. He's been on dates before, but never felt like this. He just can't get the thoughts of this beautiful, funny, and kind crocodile out of his head. The date can't come soon enough.
hi. You did it! Exclamation point. Great job. That is so cute, dude. Aww. The big turtle was still staring off into the distance after the female crocodile. He then snaps out of it and looks over at Fragger next to him. Yeah, I did it. I actually did it. She's going on a date with me. That's so cute. See, there was nothing to worry about. Period. You did amazing out there. I say to I. There we go. Again, that is so cute. The big turtle looks pleased with himself and also thankful towards you. Honestly, I had no idea I could do that. I'm usually too shy or nervous to talk to a girl like her. I guess I just need a little bit of confidence and some help getting the ball rolling. I can't stress this enough. For Alligator, thank you for helping me. You are very welcome. Exclamation point. Give me a second. I'll start the video and I'll be right back.